Hello Internet, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live with another video game review. Today we're going to be looking at Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and it's going to be brought to you by me, since no one else has suggested any kind of video games for some time now. I'm going to go ahead and do some video games that I've been wanting to play for a while, and this has been one of them. For me, I've always been a fan of Need for Speed because it just kind of centers in the middle of where I kind of want racing games to be. For me, it's pretty much the opposite end of the spectrum would be kart racers, a la Mario Kart, and hardcore racing sims like Forza and Gran Turismo. And I think Need for Speed kind of fits somewhat perfectly in the middle, where it's an arcade, obviously arcade type racer, but still has some sort of sim racing aspects to it. So that's where Need for Speed kind of plays in my heart, and I always just kind of come back to it every once in a while and just have fun with it. And this game is really no exception. First off, let's go ahead and start off with the positives, obviously, which is the graphics are just gorgeous. The scenery, the cars, everything that has to do with the graphics are top notch in my opinion, and they work and do what they have to. They look fantastic. And coupled alongside with that is the sound. Obviously, when you play a game, you just want to hear the graphics, and the sound are pretty much a big part of it. And especially I feel in a racing game where there's really not much else going on besides graphics and sound. I mean, obviously there's going to be gameplay about it, but there's not going to be any kind of story behind it. It's not going to be character driven. Everything's going to be about the car. So you have to bring that about and push that through, and this game I think does that. I mean, every car sounds pretty much different. You kind of know what car you're driving and whatnot, and every car handles different as well, which is what I really enjoyed. Some cars I hated, some cars I didn't, and for this game to be able to pull that off, it's really fantastic. So what we're doing here is this game is pretty much broken into two parts. You're gonna have your police and your racer aspect. Police, you have to bring down the racers. Racers, you just have to race and avoid the police. Very simple cops and robbers kind of feel to it, and it lends itself well to everything's going on as I crash into a damn wall. Oh man, it's been a while since I played these games, but regardless, that's pretty much how the game is played. You do got some upgrades, or some weapons that you could use. You could use, as you saw, some spike strips. You could use EMPs, police blockades, choppers, turbo, stuff like that, etc., etc. And there's really nothing too fancy about this game, and it doesn't try to divulge into anything too crazy. And that's, I think, where this game really hits a home run. It just focuses on the cars, focuses on the races, focuses on the aspect of the cops and robbers kind of feel, and it pretty much hits a pretty good home run. There was a few aspects of it that I didn't really enjoy, or just little things that really bugged me about this game. One of them would be there is no open world. I, for one, love open world games, especially in these. The car goes flying off. Oh man, I didn't really. Like I was saying, open world. I enjoy an open world if it's done correctly. As I crash into a damn car. Open world. I would really rather have an open world. It just feels better for me, better for this. I know a lot of people hate it, a lot of people don't like it, but for me, I'd rather have an open world than that. As you can see, every time you do a crash or you crash someone, it goes into a little cutscene. It's great, it's beautiful, it's awesome at first, but after a while, it gets kind of boring. You just kind of want to shut that off. I wasn't able to find a way to shut that off, but maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Another thing that a couple other things that I don't really enjoy. I always hate rubber banding in racing games, but it's pretty much stable, keeps the game interesting and whatnot. But I just wish they figured out a way to do away with that. And two, especially in Need for Speed, when you could swerve back and forth across lanes of traffic, the game will put cars in your path if you're in oncoming lanes, and just leave them there. They do it on purpose. It doesn't happen to the computer controlled characters, but it still just kind of bugs when you're in a tight race and all of a sudden you get cheaply thrown 3 or 4 cars in your way just to stop you or slow you down. But other than that, those were my takes on it. It's a really well-made game. I really enjoyed it. Really had a great time with it. This is just single-player mode. Online mode is obviously just about pretty much the same. If you could find a match, though, it's really difficult finding people to play online since this game really didn't do so well, sadly. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and say this would be a definite buy if you could find it for under 15 bucks. I was able to find it used on GameFly for about $13, $14. I don't know if it's on sale or not, but otherwise you're gonna be spending about 20 bucks, 25 bucks used, and 30 bucks new all the way across every single console. But if you can find it for about 15 bucks like I did, go ahead and swoop it up. I know I did, and I'm enjoying my time. I hope you guys enjoyed my time as well. If not, leave a comment down below and see what I can do to make it more enjoyable for you. I'm out.